Taoiseach, this is a nonsensical decision. How could anybody say that there is anything prejudicial to anybody's public health or their safety by going out shooting if they are with somebody else? But in many cases, you have one person going with a dog, predominantly shooting land that they've been shooting for many, many years. The 1st of November is a very special day for those people. They do so in a responsible way. And on behalf of those clubs, I would ask you to please exercise common sense. You failed the farmers, you failed the publicans, you failed a lot of people now, Taoiseach, at this stage. And if you're trying to alienate yourself from everybody in Ireland, keep going the way you're going. So I'm asking you, please listen to common sense on this subject.
Deputy Danny McGrath, briefly.
Last Corner and Taoiseach, many people live for different reasons and look forward to different things. But gun clubs and individuals who operate game shooting live for the 3 winter months of November, December and January for hunting and game shooting, pheasants and woodcock and all those things. And it doesn't make any sense to stop a man and his dog going up a lonely sleeve, up a lonely bog, or in wide open territory, to stop these people and to say, if you're going to continue with these rules and regulations, Taoiseach, you're going to lose the people. When you're making sense to the people, that's fine. But when you're not making common sense, you'll have to stop because you're losing the people. Thank you. I'm very sorry.
That's okay. Deputy Chris Andrews on the same topic.
Just on the same issue, I suppose in light of the issues around the return to sport and the lack of clarity for many sporting organisations and gyms, will the Taoiseach consider creating additional members for the expert group on the return to sport to include non-contact sports like athletics or golf or badminton?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Nobody else indicating on that.
Yeah, I just have to say that this entire issue is around moving to level 5. And level 5 means reducing congregation, means reducing travelling outside of 5 kilometres. For anything. For anything. So how do you know they're staying within 5 kilometres? People travel outside of 5 kilometres. Look, you've made your point, and you made a very pertinent comment through the Chair. Deputy Healy Rae made a very pertinent comment. He said, if I want to go on making myself unpopular with all these groups, please do. This is not a perpetual popularity contest that I'm engaged in. COVID is not popular, and COVID-19 restrictions are not popular. But Deputy Healy Rae has been against every restriction from the get-go. You have. And you're not playing your fair share in this. You stand up here every week objecting to this, that and the other through the Chair. And I just have to make the point that, look, NEFIT have advised level 5. I understand the challenges that people are facing. I understand the challenges that people are facing in relation to level 5. No, I just have to, there's 3, and but what I want to say is this. In terms of the decisions were advised by NEFIT in relation to level 5. They apply to a whole range of sectors, a whole range of groups. It's difficult for people. But if you concede 1, you concede 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have no level 5. And we don't get the numbers down to where we want to get them down. It's not something we want to do, but the numbers are down. But Deputy Healy Rae, through the Chair, Deputy Danny Healy Rae knows everything about climate change, he knows everything about public health, and he just has an abiding antipathy towards experts or towards people who offer advice. I think it's unfair. You're just playing the game all the time. You're playing the popularity contest all the time.
No. It is not.
Sports Ireland are the body that advises in relation to issues as well.
If you could.
Are you going to withdraw the truth that you just said about me on the record of the dog? You said that I was totally opposed to every restriction under level 5. Are you going to withdraw it? It's untrue, it's a lie, and I'm asking you, are you going to withdraw it? On the record of the dog, yes or no?
Sure.
Are you going to withdraw the
Parliamentary chamber, I'm entitled to make comments that I make. I make it in the best of good faith, Deputy, because all I've heard from you, you've opposed everything as far as I can see.
No, I'm asking you, I know I'm voting against caller. You can't do that to somebody last count caller.
Voted against regulation. Stop shouting, please.
Sure, could you please?
Are you going to withdraw what you said on the record of the dog? So you can come in here.
Deputy Danny Healy Rae. Deputy Danny Deputy Danny Taoiseach, would you please? Thank you. The last Cancor is now standing. It's rare, but it's my second time today. Now, please. The time for promised legislation is over. That's it. We're moving on to the next, which is. Could you, Deputy Danny Healy Rae, Deputy Danny Healy Rae, could you please resume your seat? Could you please, Deputy, I'm going to ask you for the last time to show this, just a little, thank you. Deputy Danny Healy Rae, could you please resume your seat and show a little respect for the last... Please resume your seat and show a little respect for the last... Please, I'm asking you to sit down and show a little respect for... Deputy, I'm asking you to resume... Deputy, I'm asking you for the last... Deputy... Deputy Micheal Healy... Deputy Micheal Healy Rae. Deputy Micheal Healy Rae, could you please resume your seat? Okay. Okay. I'm now... Deputy, could we do this through the chair? I'm going to... for the last time, and then I'm going to actually adjourn the Dáil. Please, could you please, out of respect for the seat of democracy, resume your seat, please?
No, it's extremely unfair for the
could you please... Okay, thank you. I'm going to adjourn the Dáil. That's it. Thank you.